While the C8 Z06 might be stealing many headlines in recent times, it looks like there could yet be another new kid on the block, with Chevrolet confirming what many had believed to be just speculation and rumor. Well, if you didn't know, there are hybrid and electric versions of the Chevrolet Corvette coming out soon from Chevrolet, and one of them, which has been circulating the media for a while now, is named the Corvette C8 ERay. In today's video, we've got some absolutely incredible details about the upcoming release, as well as what to expect in terms of cost and availability. And you surely do not want to miss this. Stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, well, this is lavish luxury. And if you've not already taken the action, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And let's get you going with some of the best luxury and finance content you can think of. Now, let's head back to what we have for you today. Since the start of the year, the Chevy C8 Z06 has been one of the very top picks from many fans in the Chevrolet space, even though the supercar has yet to get a release date. The mid-engine supercar has been tipped to be one of the top cars that would even get to compete against the likes of cars from Ferrari. And if you're a fan of Chevrolet, and you've been quite expecting something in that range from Chevrolet, then you're surely going to get it with the Z06. From performance, to exterior and interior options, to the brakes, to the engine, and even colours, everything about the Z06 just quite represents the kind of quality that many supercar fans want to see. While the release is still not sure, though the car would be getting released for the 2023 model year, General Motors seemed to drop a banger by confirming what is going to be called the C8 ERay. With technology moving on to bigger and greater things as time passes, it is really no surprise that Chevrolet have decided to release an all-electric and hybrid version for their mid-engine supercar, which has been making the news a lot lately. News of the improved technology to be added to the Chevrolet cars first came around late 2021, when rumors first emerged that, like some of the top car brands in the industry, Chevrolet was thinking of releasing something that could compete in that category. While there was no confirmation or any further details provided by General Motors, the rumors stayed on as rumors, and with many fans remaining optimistic that something could come up from Chevrolet in that regard. Well, it's taken them a long time, but news of the ERay has been confirmed, and it's billed to compete with the likes of Porsche, Acura, and BMW, all of which have releases in that category. A quick journey back to see where it all started, and we'll land in 2015, when it was first reported by GM Authority that General Motors had filed 2 applications to register Corvette ERay and ERay as trademarks with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. To make it much clearer, the applications submitted were meant to be for automobiles, and around that time, there was a really huge buzz in the automobile industry about hybrid and electric cars, and as a result, it seemed to be quite a simple giveaway that meant they were working towards their own variation. Fast forward to earlier this year, and all the speculation was confirmed, with General Motors all but confirming that it will build hybrid and all-electric versions of the Chevrolet Corvette. The Corvette is, of course, one of their best cherished models, and releasing something in that line didn't seem far-fetched. While there is still no clarity on which is which, the ERay car is expected to be the hybrid version of the Corvette, which will have a couple of things which are very similar to what has been developed in the Corvette C8. According to GM Authority, it is believed that the ERay will be a wide-body high-performance model that will be positioned to indirectly replace the Grand Sport in the Corvette lineup. If you didn't know, there has been a lot of news on the end of the Grand Sport too, with the Corvette Grand Sport expected to be dropped from the Corvette C8 model line. With that in sight, the Corvette C8 ERay will definitely serve to be its replacement in the line, and even though they are not pretty much the same thing, the ERay would surely manage to do well in the lineup. Also, the car is expected to be an electrified powertrain that will consist of the atmospheric 6.2-litre V8 LT2 gasoline engine, which is good for 490 horsepower, and also what is used in the C8 Stingray. The peak output of the hybrid system is also expected to be around 85 kilowatts, or 115 horsepower, and 111 pound-feet of torque. While there is no confirmation as to what will really be there, the ERay has also been rumoured to be able to spin to 16,000 RPM. Based on looks and performance, the ERay is expected to be a much upgraded version of the C8 Stingray, in such a way that the ERay sits right between the Stingray and Z06 in terms of quality. The ERay will have a wide body, an upgraded chassis, as well as wider wheel and tyre combination than the Stingray. This allows the ERay to be able to have a greater contact patch on the road. Like these other features, the brakes are also expected to be larger and more capable of what is already in the C8 Stingray. Generally, with the C8 ERay, it is expected that Chevrolet would tune the engine for better efficiency, making it one of their really standout releases. While the performance features and figures already look pretty great, there is not much available regarding what the exterior or interior of the car would look like. Though with what can be seen in the Stingray and the Z06, you can almost expect nothing short of the best quality, and also something that depicts luxury. For colours, the ERay would likely retain the colours that we've seen from Chevrolet for the Stingray, as well as also partly some of the new colours that have been added to the Z06 exclusive colours list. Moving on, there is no release date as to when the ERay could drop or be released. Most of what is still available for the ERay remains a speculation, and together with the amazing features that will definitely come with the car, we will be expecting General Motors to deliver on a specific release date soon. At first though, there were reports that the car would be released as part of the 2023 model year. But as all the cars which have been built to be part of that lineup for 2023, the ERay has still not appeared. And if that means anything at all, we might just be looking forward to 2024 until we get a glance at the ERay, though a first look could come through for the car later this year or early 2023, unless General Motors are trying to avoid the publicity that the Z06 currently has, even without productions in play. Since there are no official statements or reports from General Motors, gauging the price for the ERay might be a little hard. However, since there have been several reports even from GM Authority stating that the ERay would just be a shot up from the Stingray, the starting price would definitely be above the $60,000 mark. And seeing a price of around $75,000 should really not be surprising, especially since the Z06 has been rumored to come with a starting price of $90,000. At the moment, there's still little to say, but even with a little, you're surely already pumped to see what the ERay actually looks like, the options that will come with the car, as well as how you'll look to build your own. The ERay is just one of the cars that are lined up by Chevrolet, and in the coming months, we might just be receiving loads of Chevy updates. Will the ERay be able to compete with cars like the Acura NSX or the BMW i8? Only time will tell, and we'll surely want to see. With all that you've heard about the ERay already, what do you think will be the best features for the car? Do you think it'll be much better than the Stingray? Also, what are your thoughts on hybrid and electric cars? Kindly respond in the comments section, and don't forget to like the video, and also subscribe to the channel, as well as turn on the notification bell button. See you in the next video.